Time, I call, hitting the service bell, before wiping a tiny basil emulsion smear from the edge of one of my signature risottos and tweezering the homegrown micro-herbs perfectly into place. The handsome waiter takes the dish from the pass. "Come out, they want you, Jules," he says with a smile. I turn to look at my kitchen brigade. Delicious smoke rises from the char grills, knives flash, and the air is filled with focused commands. They can cope without me for a moment. Following the waiter through the service doors, I see the sun is setting over the magical view of the Golden Gate Bridge, bathing the restaurant in ethereal, warm light. I greet the diners around the white-cloth tables on the veranda, most of whom have been on the waiting list for a year. Their hands press mine, but I demurely bat away their congratulations. Hey, I'm just me, doing me. At the private table, I sink into the comfortable batik cushions beside my business partners, both of them famous Hollywood actors, as this season's must-have Zinfandel from Paso Robles is poured into my outstretched glass. They're here to persuade me to recreate my culinary alchemy elsewhere, but seriously, no, I can't. Didn't they read the profile piece in Time magazine about how I've got my work-life balance just right? We chat, briefly. And as the stars twinkle, I tell them to hang around. This place always turns into the hottest night spot after dark. Later, when the DJ arrives, I hear the familiar tango beat of Gotan Project's Mi Confession bleeding loosely from the speakers. Then suddenly, Adam's here, and my heart soars at the sight of him, striding confidently across the restaurant in his svelte, ivory Tom Ford suit. My Adam. He extends his hand, and I take it, feeling a heady, thrilling jolt of connection as we touch. He twirls me onto the small dance floor, tipping me over his arm before flipping me up against his firm body, his hand caressing my face as he stares into my eyes with such intense passion it takes my breath away. His lips a breath from mine. He sensuously smooths his knee between my thighs. Although, hang on, no, he'd better not do that, because I really need to... What the... Huh? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Squeezing my eyes shut against the piercing daylight splaying around the sides of our threadbare bedroom curtains, I try, desperately, to go back to sleep. But it's no good. My dream has vanished. And I really do need to pee. Yawning, I remove my earplugs, the squalling seagulls outside suddenly competing with Adam, the real Adam, not Dream Tango Adam, who is snoring loudly beside me. I swing my legs out of bed and he, subconsciously yet somehow victoriously, snatches my portion of the duvet and re-cocoons himself, wrapping it tightly around his furry belly. In the bathroom, as I notice he's left the loo seat up as per usual, I turn on the masochistic mirror light. Bloody hell. I look like Shrek. This hydrating avocado and apple cider vinegar face mask was meant to invisibly absorb overnight. Instead, I look more like I've face-planted in the dip section at a wedding buffet. Washing it off hardly improves matters. Rather than having fewer wrinkles, if anything, I seem to have more. Given I was clearly living my best life in my dream a minute ago, it feels like an extra slap round the face. Great. So much for looking younger, for being party-ready. Adam's best mate Darius is hosting a pool, fun, barbecue and DJ Beats get-together today to celebrate moving back from the States, having sold his video gaming company there for a whopping $50 million. He's just bought a humongous mansion overlooking the whole of Brighton, which he'll no doubt pack with the kind of cool, beautiful people I'm always seeing on his Insta feed. The fairest of them all kind of people that this old magic mirror tells me I am not. Of course, I'm looking forward to hanging out with Darius again. We both are. We haven't seen him since his last fleeting visit a couple of years ago. Since then, he's developed that same chiseled, mega-wealthy, multivitamin sheen as the rest of his Insta buddies. What if he finds us horribly parochial? What if that's all we are to him now? Just people from his past? Stop. It'll be fine. It's Darius. I'm being ridiculous.